Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host Rob. This video, we're calling bullshit. Okay guys, welcome back. So, a lot happened today. A lot happened. We got the toys revealed, bullshit. We got the running time for the Godzilla movie, bullshit. And what else did we get today? Toys, running time. Oh, so the monsters are blood-sucking mites, bullshit. And let's just go over some stuff real quick. Here's the deal. So, we all know last night I made that video at about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, discussing the post that was up on Godzilla Movie News. Now, first of all, just to clarify, in defense to them, that was not their post. That was basically a link shared by a member on a website called Sci-Fied. And the member of that website is named Official Godzilla News. He's official, okay? He's got the official news of Godzilla with a whopping 2 followers. Oh, excuse me. Nobody's following him, and he's following 2 other people. So, now, here's the interesting thing. Last night I made the video. I was half asleep. You guys that have been subscribed to me for a while know how I am. Usually if I break some news, even if it's speculation, I'll say, you know, speculation, who knows, what's the deal. Last night, I read that article or the comment or whatever it is, and I didn't really take time to analyze it the way I should have. And I'm not saying I regret putting it up. I don't regret that, because even in the video I did say, it's questionable, it's 50-50, I was 50-50. But I will admit I was excited about it because I am a G fan, all in all. So when I see news like that, I do get excited. Today I was at work, and at work was kind of slow. Took the time to kind of think about some ideas that I wanted to do for the channel, and I started thinking about this video that I did last night. And I said to myself, you really didn't analyze everything about that. You didn't take a close look. You didn't really think logically about where that source was from, or whether they're claiming to get their source. Then I realized there's no fucking way this could be true. There's no way. And I'll tell you why. Some of you know that about a month ago, me and Damian Bravo from Universe G had an interview with an actual cast member from the movie. And that video is up on his channel and my channel. A lot of you have seen it. Some of you were there for the live stream when we aired it. And I think it's fair to say that while he wasn't privy to a lot of information, like he stated in the video. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. Just seeing his video, I think, would shed some light on this crap that we're that we're reading here. And here's the thing. I started analyzing the whole thing, and I said to myself, all right, I'm going to go and I'm going to, really, really give my video analyzing this whole, theory about the centipede monster. Then I get home and I hear about the light and sound toy. I hear about the running time of the movie, and then I hear about this the same guy, Official News, talking about the termite bleeding monsters or sucking blood, and this is where I have some issues. First of all, an hour and 30 minutes is a fucking joke. I don't know. They say they got it from a person on their forums, so that right there in and of itself is, to me, crap. No disrespect to them. I know that it's a pretty popular site for some people. I myself do not go to that site. I do not really, unless somebody links it. And this is last night was only the second time I even referenced them for any kind of information. So an hour and 30 minutes, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Let's just think logically about this. Path of Destruction, Japan, Hawaii, San Francisco. He's fighting 2 monsters. You're going to have story creation and so on and so forth. I have to say at least 2 hours. I don't think the hour 30 minutes is accurate. I think that is way too short for this movie, considering what they're going to try to do. So again, we're we're in a situation now where, like, a couple of months ago, we have people coming out with this crap information and not citing sources. And here's why I get upset. I get upset because of how I felt last night. When I read that description that the guy made, it was a very cool description. It was a very cool description. It very much got me excited because, I'm not a professional. This is not my profession. It's a hobby, and I am a G fan. So when I see G News that reads out the way he described last night, it gets me excited. Once I take time to sit back and analyze what I've just read and analyze its source and where it's come from, and then I realize it's crap, this is why I get upset. And I get upset because, just like everybody else, I'm a fan, and when I hear stuff, I want to hear concrete, solid, 100% sourced information, which is none of this. Here's the other problem. There was a gentleman on my plot prediction video who complimented my prediction, but at the same time informed me that if even some of what I say is right, I'm spoiling the movie. And you know what? He brought up an excellent point. And now I'm at the point where I think about it, and you know what? Even if these guys are somewhat telling the truth, do we really want to know this information at this point? I mean, I want to see a Muto monster or the Muto monster, but do I need to know that Godzilla ripped his neck out? Do I need to know that these are mites, whatever, termites, mites, that are blood-sucking people or blood-sucking monsters or whatever? I mean, do we want to know this? No, we don't. I don't. I mean, I want to know what they look like. I want a bit of a better plot synopsis. I do prediction videos because they're fun and because I know that chances are I'm 100% wrong. But this is the thing that ticks me off. It's like, for whatever reason, these people are doing this, whether it's Godzilla movie news or this guy, official Godzilla news, who's got so many people following him, sarcastically speaking, of course. Now, here's the other issue I have. Now, he's describing a pretty violent movie. You got these mites that start off as ticks or whatever he's describing here. I'm going to link all this stuff to you guys. Don't worry. And these ticks, they get irradiated by Godzilla, so they start growing, and every time they suck on a human's blood, they get bigger, and they mutate, and they get bigger. If this thing is running around sucking on human beings and their fluids, how the fuck is this going to be a PG-13 movie? If you're telling me that that's the accurate storyline, and then you're going to release this nice, cute little toy that got released today that looks like a huggable, lovable Godzilla, this doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't go hand in hand. Now to the toy. Complete crap. There's no freaking way this is the real toy. Even if this is a toy that's a plush, that's aimed at younger kids like 5, 6 years old, I mean, we have to be very logical about this, including myself. I got caught up last night. It was late. I was sleepy. I was tired. I wanted to share something I thought was interesting, and I got caught up. But here's the thing. Let's take into consideration how epic he looks in the trailer. Let's take into consideration how the trailer was very well done. You got some very, very nice scenes. The opening scene obviously is the best. It looks like they have a very unique design for Godzilla. In that trailer, the shot of him as they're skydiving is completely phenomenal. Why the fuck would somebody design something like that? I mean, let's be real here. You're telling me that they're gonna put all this money into merchandise that's looking like that? Even if that's for a kid, it looks horrible. The other thing is, didn't we just get a prototype picture revealed not too long ago, where somebody thought that the background was a Muto, but it actually turned out to be Kerrigan from StarCraft? That, to me, I thought was the prototype toy. So if that's the prototype toy, then what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just these things. Some of these things are not making sense. The other thing is, this all breaks in a matter of 12 hours. We get some of the storyline. We get an explanation of the centipede. We get toy release, and we get the time. Come on, really? I mean, it's getting to the point now that I gotta start calling people out because this is becoming ridiculous. I mean, I understand we're in a bit of a dry spell, but guys, really, it's only been 3 weeks, and I'm talking like guys like you guys aren't to blame. But what I'm trying to say is, I mean, let's look at all these things logically here. Now, the picture on the alleged toy box, I don't know if anyone else has realized this. Obviously, everyone knows that that's the same picture that was used on the whole pre-order toy or some book, or I don't remember. And I don't remember because, honestly, I thought it was bullshit the first time I saw it. If anyone has that picture saved, take a good look at it. Look at the neckline. There's a line there. A line. Like, there's literally a line going down his neck. And if you look closely, there's a slight shade in color difference. The head portion of Godzilla, which is the picture that was taken from the Brazil leak that happened back in, I think, September. And basically, they flipped the picture and they pasted it onto a very bad drawing of Godzilla's body. Because if you look at some of the concept art or the concept figures like that were shown in the Godzilla encounter that Gareth Edwards did admit was close to the end design but not 100%, the bodies are completely different. He looks like a loaf of bread on that cover compared to what we saw in the Godzilla encounter in the display case. You know, the fact that people still think that that's the official cover, let's be real. If you go to Amazon.com, type in Godzilla Light and Effects. I think that's what the name of the toy is. Right. Light and Sound. Excuse me. Light and Sound. Type it in. That picture is not there. It's a picture of Godzilla's tail, which is also the same picture they use for the official hardcover book that's supposed to be coming out 3 days before the movie. The picture of the tail is there. Why? Because they're not going to reveal anything else other than what they've already revealed. So now, I think that picture, I think it's very convenient that it's on a white background. You know, why? Now, I know some people are saying, well, why would people do this? Very simple. If you're a toy company and you want to get a step up on the competition, you would do something like that. Give people an idea, you know, of what the thing might look like so they can pre-order from you as opposed to pre-order from somebody else. In terms of this guy on Sci-Fi, just look at the way he talks to some people. Okay, this is because, you know, even though we're not professionals, like I'm not a professional, he obviously is not a professional, there's still a certain respect you have to give to people. Go to this page, take a look at how he's talking to people, how he's talking down to people, and how he's trying to make people feel incompetent. That, to me, is not the sign of somebody who is trying to provide resourceful information. Not only is he talking bad, he doesn't know how to spell, and he's over here calling people kids and talking about moronic spam and writing in caps and large fonts because, you know, because obviously he thinks he knows better than everybody else. And here's the unfortunate thing. He is quoting here on this page that he had an interview with pull the name up here because this is an actual name of a person who worked on the film. I want to find it here real quick. Okay, Doreen Austria. From what I understand, this person is I guess worked on some kind of CGI or graphics on the movie. I'm not 100% certain, but I did hear a couple of people tell me that that person is credited to have worked on the film in some fashion. Now, if that's the case, if this person really worked on the film and he is quoting that he talked to this person on the phone, not only is he lying, he's potentially putting somebody's job on the line. So now that I've had a chance to see this, now that I've had the chance to analyze what I've read last night, I think this guy is completely 100% full of shit. I think he is just trying to get attention. He wants to be the number one source for everything related to Godzilla. And I think he's epically failing at that. Now, in terms of Godzilla news, for relying on someone on their own forums to come up with or say that they have an idea of the length of the movie. Again, they're not saying that it's for sure. They did say that could it be, it's possible. I think logically, it's pretty safe to say I'm fairly confident this movie is going to be more than an hour and a half. I can't see them setting up character and setting up Godzilla and doing all these epic special effects in an hour and a half. It just does. you probably won't even get to see Godzilla for the first half hour, 45 minutes. So you're going to tell me after that we only get him for 45 more minutes? That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't comprehend. Is it possible? Yeah, I guess you could say it's possible. Nothing's 100% certain that they're wrong, but I just doubt it. So, guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one that has not done a bullshit video to kind of sucker people in. I think I'm overdue for one. Yeah, I think I'm overdue for one. I think I'm going to make my bullshit video soon. But at least I'm going to warn you guys about it. So, but anyway, look, here's the deal. I could be wrong about this, and these guys could be 100% right. Who knows? But I think until we hear it from the horse's mouth, and I've said this many times before, until we hear it from the horse's mouth, I think that everything else we read is take it with a grain of salt. I think it's fairly safe to say that most of this, what happened today, is crap. I just think it's crap. I think it's unfair to the fans to lead them into a false sense of excitement because it happened to me last night, so I'm fairly upset about it because I'm a fan first and foremost. I'm not a reporter. But and as a fan, I'm speaking out saying that these guys are fabricating stories to basically just get views or get links or whatever the case may be. And it's kind of unfortunate because obviously Godzilla's a hot topic. A lot of people are excited about it. And these guys are taking advantage of that. And it just sucks. It really, really sucks. And they don't seem to get the idea. Godzilla movie news, if they're full of crap, I mean, obviously they will, once the movie's over and people find out that a lot of their stories were shit, I mean, it's a Godzilla website, so they'll drop off the map after the movie's over, probably. And this other guy, the official Godzilla news, yeah, I think it's safe to say he's completely full of shit. I wouldn't even bother. Just go and look at how he talks to people. That in and of itself seals the deal for me. So anyway, guys, I know that was a bit of a rant, but I'm just kind of getting sick and tired of people coming up with bullshit stories so that way they can bring people to their websites, get the hits, hope that they click on ads and shit like that. I just want insightful information. I don't want too much, but I want relevant information. This to me here with the toy, the time frame, the story about the mites and all this, it just smells like a big pile of shit. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. But however, this has inspired me to do my bullshit video. So you can look forward to that sometime next week because I will be doing it. And trust me, you'll know when it's up. Okay? Anyway, guys, take it easy. I'll see you next video. And definitely tell me what you think. I mean, some of you guys know more about the stuff than I do. I don't pretend to know everything. Some of you guys go to Godzilla movie news and things like that. If you know that any of this, or if you think, or if you feel confident any of this has any legitimacy, please let me know. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. But I feel very safe to say that this is crap. That's it. Have a good one.